Today we're going to talk about two shaders that will help you create realistic renders, product shots, and overall amp up the presentation of your work. These are Real Foam and Real Ice Cream shaders. The Real Ice Cream shader uses the micro displacements in Blender to achieve realistic physical deformation to the materials, which will allow you to achieve great results. On the other hand, Real Foam is very useful to present foam in drinks such as beer, cola, coffee, as well as adding more realism to bathrooms and kitchen scenes. In addition to that, you can use it to create attractive product images with suds. And there is also the wafer shader and the ice cream bar shader, which will help you create all that sweet icy milk. So how to use the shaders? Both shaders are very similar in how they work. First, import the shader from the download zip files into the scene and select the object and apply the foam or the ice cream material to it. Now if you jump to the shader editor, you can see the node setup, and this is where you can control how the materials look. Foam shader has 4 bubble textures and you can control their parameters. You can change the bubble textures, scale, amount, and randomness. This will allow you to generate different texture patterns and combine them together to achieve different effects. You can also have control over the density of the suds, foam color, specular bubbles, and iridescence, which will generate the vivid color effect on the surface of the bubbles. And finally, you have color intensity to change the contrast of the foam in the scene where the effect is not pronounced. The type of foam and the necessary adjustments you will have to make will hugely depend on some factors, such as the size of the object, the color of the object that the foam is going to be applied to, and most importantly, your lighting setup. It is recommended to use a high dynamic range image with soft reflections in conjunction with a couple of area lights. Another really helpful feature is the preview bubble to visualize how the bubble pattern will look. To use this, just connect the preview to the surface input while working on the foam texture. Ice Cream shader, on the other hand, is shipped with 3 blend files. The first one is for the ice cream shader, the second is for the ice cream bar shader, and the third one is for the wafer shader. The ice cream shader itself has 3 sections. The first is for the ice cream section, where you can control the flavor of the color of the ice cream. In addition to that, color grooves and intensity will control the color and the intensity of the indentation across the shape of the ice cream. Chips and fruits section will allow you to control the color and the shape of the chips and fruits. On top of your ice cream, you can choose the amount of distribution and protrusion by adjusting the displacement value. The syrup section is where you can control the color, randomness, distortion, and displacement of the syrup in your ice cream. The ice cream bar shader is very similar to the ice cream shader, however you don't have syrup and chips here. Instead, you have cracks and almonds controls with scale, distribution, and displacement parameters. For the wafer shader, you can similarly control the wafer color, in addition to pattern and stains. If you are making a shower or kitchen scene and want to create some desserts or a great product shot for an ad, these shaders are definitely for you. They are fully procedural and extremely customizable. And do know that the shaders are in active development, so expect them to be better over time. If you are interested, you can find the necessary links in the description. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have something to add, you can leave it in the comment section below. Also, you can check some of our previous videos. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.